Good evening, everyone. I hope you're all well. Welcome back again with another live show, the live fan reaction show between Marseille against Newcastle United tonight, away in the Champions League at the Stadio Velodrome. Marseille 2, Newcastle United 1. The same old away dross continues every single friggin' time. And it's been copy and paste. Is what it has been this season. It really has. And for the past games before that. And the sub-players we need to discuss on this show tonight. We really have to. As well, which we're going to do that as well. But we do make this mostly for you guys. Hopefully we'll get guests on as well. The link is pinned in the chat as well, guys, if you want to come on. But if you enjoy the show tonight, give us a thumbs up. It's important we get those likes so people know where to find us in the search results. And please, of course, if you're completely brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed and you job what goes on the channel, hit that subscribe button for you to do so. Just help make the channel grow. Hit the bell as well. I'll just let you know whenever we are live or pre-recorded videos gets uploaded. Hit that bell to make sure you're up to date with the content you do not want to miss at all. And if you would like to give a donation, feel free. If you want to become a member, it's 99p. Hit the join button to become the member, and you'll be putting the prize shows we do as well. So there you are. Right, let's go into comments. Trev, good evening. Not a good one. Tell us about it, Trev. Good evening, Julie. What the fuck was Nick Pope doing? Coming out of his goal like that, we should drop him against Everton and put Ramsdale in net. It's okay making so many good saves, but when you do simple mistakes like that, where Howe has completely got Aubameyang covered, he should at least get Aubameyang covered. That goal doesn't happen. If Pope just stays where he is in his goal, that equaliser doesn't happen. Yes, we know Pope is a good shot stopper, but he's going to have calamitous mistakes in him. And what does that tell you? Calamitous mistakes. Drop Nick Pope. Never want to see him in a tune shit ever again. Poor Julie. I think it's time we take him out and give Ramsdale an opportunity now. Howe was playing Nick Pope out of position. His position is the bench. We were okay until Nick Pope. But second half, we just go to shit still as well. It's like, what is being said at half time? Because, like, why are we coming out with a completely different team? Because I thought we had some decent opportunities in that first half. We took the lead very well through Harvey Barnes. It was really, really good goal by Harvey Barnes. Good assist from Sandro. But I've got to say, I didn't think Sandro had his best game of the night. And put us well up. But we had a good opportunity, which was a header clear off the line when Howe, but Gordon just couldn't get on the end of it. Right. Yeah, that's on Howe again. All of our weak performances are due to his decisions. I don't care what anyone says. He's OCD and piss weak. That was disgusting. It's all on Paul, but a bit on Eddie for fucking picking him in the first place. Pete, get him out of the club tonight. And I don't mean Eddie, I mean Gordon. We're going to discuss about Gordon as well. Gordon shite as well. I agree. He's mad. He's obsessed with his favourites. Absolutely disgusting performance from home yet again. Paul Bin and Eddie Gordon all little shite. Eddie loves his favourites in these games and look at the results. Shirley watching that PIF. Must say he isn't the man for the next level. City was a fluke. City shite as well. They lost tonight as well. Or Stobbs. Champions League will be away. Would you sell Gordon in January? He says, Jad, that's a good question. Right, we need to discuss about Anthony Gordon. It looked like he didn't give a monkey's chuff tonight. He really didn't. It looks like as soon as he's on that pitch, as if he just didn't care and he didn't want to be there tonight. And there's a lot of people now coming to the conclusion they would rather see him being gone. And do you know what? I think I'm being very, very close to coming to that decision myself. It's starting to become ever closer. Because I'm not seeing it from Anthony Gordon this season. People say he's playing up front, fine. But at least you should be trying to give 110%. And the effort I've seen from Anthony Gordon tonight was as much use as a friggin' fish out of water. And there was a good opportunity. Great ball across by Willock. And he fucking delays it to get a foot under the ball. Sorry, but that, anyone, other person scores that goal. Gordon, on the other hand, just delays to get to foot onto it. And yeah. Winners are ruthless. Yeah, I'm sure Arsenal are still interested in Gordon. I'm so mad about it. So predictable, but fucking hell, just does the same shite. I don't know. I'm not privileged to see the training sessions or the players' moods to know what possesses Eddie to make these choices. I think Gordon is avoiding an injury so he doesn't lose a single place. To know what Thomas has said to him. We should have tried to get... See, Keller would have been a decent goalkeeper. Gordon's not interested in Newcastle. I think we are now seeing the attitude of that now. That Gordon just doesn't care. He doesn't want to be here anymore. Well, if that's the case, you know where the door is, pal. I can understand why we made the rotations tonight. We have to, for a reason, as well. But the sub-place should have been taken off in at half-time. Well, one of them should have been gone off at half-time. Murphy had a really poor game in the day. I've got to say, Bruno had a very poor game in the day today as well. Dan Burn, how many times are we just going to keep talking about the same old slowness and things like that? Yeah. Willock, do you know what? Fair play to Willock. I thought he played very well the night. At least he looks like he cared out there the night because he knows he's probably gone down the pecking order. But Willock, I thought, had a really good game the day. Very unlucky that he didn't get a goal, but some of the runs he was making were absolutely fantastic. And look how critical we've been of him. Fair play. He played outstanding the night, I've got to say. Barnes, outstanding again for me. As well. But he made rotation, but not using the right players. So, yep, Pope should have been rotated and Ramsdale should have played. If we turn up and play like this at Everton, they will bat us. We are no longer even capable of drawing away from home. Ramsdale's had more Champions League experience. He had Europe experience, hasn't he? If he plays Pope next game and I was Ramsdale, I'd walk out. Willock has improved. He played well. A lot of people were worried about him at first when he came in, but I thought he put in a really good shift for me. I think Mason's having internet problems by the sound of it. Eddie will be gone by Christmas. I don't think Gordon's... Well, if Gordon's not fit enough, why is he freaking playing? It looks like he's changing to his phone. Is that better?
Yeah.
Well, it's just the same old copy and paste away form all season, isn't it?
Yeah.
How many great games have we played over the last 2 seasons, says Ian. There's not many, I can tell you. What was the point of paying 40 million for Ramsey? See, Ramsey could have started tonight as well. I'm just a bit surprised he didn't start tonight, but when he came on, I thought he was putting in a shift. But let's talk about Gordon Mason, because I'm getting to that conclusion. He doesn't want to be here anymore. He just looks like he doesn't want to know. He's not bothered anymore. And you've been saying this so many times. And you know what? I think I'm getting close to that point now that I don't think Gordon's interested in Newcastle United anymore.
You can tell it. You can make the faces. I'm getting sick of death for him now. Sick of death for him now.
Should have been off at half time.
And that's what I said. That's what I said. So I'm Big Nick bottom of half time.
Yeah, Big Nick should have been on in that second half as well. Right, Pope. It's good that he's a good shot stopper, but when he drops clangers, all right. Why does he have to come all the way out his box when Malik Chow has got Aubameyang covered?
Stupidity. Yes.
In the second goal, it's absolutely shocking defending. It's absolutely abysmal defending. If it wasn't for Malik Chow again, and I think we're also seeing that some players are pretty much coming to the end of their time at this club in a way as well.
No.
Seriously, what has Gordon done here or at Everton that Miggy hasn't done? Minigi got 12 goals and once got called a one-season wonder, but Gordon gets excuses after excuses. He's just fucking shite. Ian says, hey, 60 million for Gordon and let go. He will be great for someone. Do you know what? Snap their hands off at this rate if someone came in with that offer. But it's the same thing, Mason. We start the game well. But just, see, when we went 1-0 up, we let Marseille come back into it. And second half, we just got absolute bits again completely.
What's the point of it?
Is that one? It is, David. It is. Oh, God, Trev, bring back Bruce. What is there to say now? I know it's just this away form is absolutely honking. It's absolutely honking to watch. And this, why is this still happening? Why are we so poor away from home? I don't get it. But in a way, as I mentioned, if Pope didn't do that, we would have got something out the game tonight. Right. Is it time Pope is out of the team for a bit for Elanga? For Ramsdale.
Yeah.
And do you know what, Ian? I'm not going to disagree with that as well. First 5 minutes, big pressing after that, sit back and get beat. Absolutely. But the pants, lads. But again, even if we didn't play so well, but if Pope didn't make that, we come away with something from the game. We come away with that. We know Pope is going to have a big mistake in him. It will. It happen. He has it in him, and he can prove it's just the point. He's good. Yeah, it's just, generally, it's horrible when you're feeling like this, you can't think straight, and it's just, my God. This has to be mentality issue away from home. Of course, it's Paul, but then he keeps picking. Well, exactly, David, he keeps picking him. Exactly, Martin. What was he doing? You don't need to come out when Chow has got a Aubameyang. Is up with a band, but Chow again, fantastic for me as well. I love the mentality of sitting back after go 1-0 up, but to be fair, we look kind of composed, but at the same time, they couldn't finish to save their lives. Exactly. Second half was absolutely disgraceful. It was just an absolute car crash in the second half. And you just saw when Marseille go ahead, there was just no coming back. We tried to create opportunities for ourselves. We did. But I think we just know there's just no way of coming back.
No.
And Sunday, we need a muff. And Sunday is, my God, is even huge now.
Saturday, Sunday twice.
Oh,
what? Twice, Saturday.
Oh, shit. This Saturday is so huge for us. I mean, Ramsdale, you're coming in, son. Botman, I think you've got to come back in, son. Let's see Botman. Let's see Hall. Let's see Tino, Chow, Botman, Lewis Hall is the back four on Saturday. Midfield 3. Would I keep it the same? Probably would, like it was against City. But if Ramsey came in, I wouldn't be against that at all. In the attacking 3, Murphy had a poor game tonight, but I'm hoping that's just a one-off game for Murphy. Barnes, you're going out on the left, and Big Nick, you're going up through the middle. Exactly. And well done to Chow for going like that, because Chow knew he had Aubameyang contained. He did. And it's not like we are better than Marseille. The fact is, Marseille haven't been that good in this tournament. They've won one. They've lost all the other games. It's like we aren't better than Marseille. Why is Eddie so effing scared away from home? Exactly, we do. if Howe picks, he's got to drop him, Ian. He definitely has to have the balls to drop him now.
That's true.
I know he saves us in games, but he's been dropping massive clangers. And this is why we've conceded goals. We've lost games away from home because of clangers like these as well. It's just, oh, my God. I'm just going to wait for some guests to go on because I think it's well, I would like to hear what these have to say. I would like to see what these have to say next because this is why we do these fan reactions for you guys. And I'm giving it till the Sunderland game if Eddie loses that. I see we're not that far away from playing them now. We still haven't won away from home this season, and we're still seeing the same old honk. Oh God, that is a worrying. I'm hoping Chipper says he was going to come on, so I'll be interested to see what he has to say because I think he's going to have something massive to say. Oh, say something, Mason. I think Mason's feeling pretty speechless at this moment. Yeah. It doesn't freaking matter if you save so many goals, but give them a goal exactly. Just give it a change and see if it improves exactly. The last free kick at the end, Pope fucked it up again. He did. I know there's some of the poor performances from some of our players, but I'm hoping these were just a one-off. But I'm talking but what I'm just seeing the same old performances from the likes of Gordon, Pope, even though he could pull off, but the same old clangers as well. It's just abysmal. Elanga, did he do any better when he come on? He had an opportunity, but it wasn't that impressive. We're not going to secure top 8 now, so we'll have to have a second place fixture. Pyler once again, nice one, Eddie and Pope. I mean, Forest, Man City have lost tonight.
As it stands in the top 8, depending on what happens with the other results tomorrow night.
That's it. If we don't buy something that he must go if we don't change. Bruno Shea as well. See, Bruno had one of his poor games, and I think he could tell that it wasn't good for him. Oh, I'm hoping that's. I really hate to say that, but I'm hoping that's not going to be it because could have started the rest players in the Champions League if won tonight. Yep. But oh God. Just waiting for guests to come on now because I don't know what else I can say right now. I just don't know. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. And now they're having a good record in the Champions League, but League form.
All they're going to do is just take the lead, and that's it. They've got it. It's like any team that plays against us.
Look better in the league, and obviously, I wasn't expecting a win. I would happily took a draw, especially with their fucking result on Friday night. Yeah, Christ. When I seen the 1-5-1 at least, I thought I'll be happy with a draw at least, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Aye, but Lee, Man City, the team's majority their team, at least.
Exactly. They wrote a penny. They made a whole set of changes, didn't they?
Their team has not done a rumour for Trafford. Why would you want to do that when you play Leeds on Saturday?
Yeah, 10 changes. How long can Eddie continue to play his favourites? Lose to Sunday and it's P45 time. Yeah, he'd made 10 changes. Gone had a chance to make it 2-0. He did. I think he bottled that. He absolutely bottled that. He did. Any other player gets a foot on that and that's in. It's just why are we so like this? Just away from home. We can't just be winning games at home. We should be winning games away from home as well. And we haven't won since April. We're now come the end of November, pretty much. We are now very close to December. Now, less than a week away. And the away form is still pathetic. It's still utter shite. And the happy clapper, these happy clappers, I'm done with those as well. The ones I'd like to criticize you for seeing how it is. Fuck me, man. Yeah. Oh, God.
Fortunately, I had to listen to the game because obviously I was trying to get the app on my laptop and it couldn't work. But it did sound depressing what to listen to that. And I seen I seen a photo of the first goal. I was thinking, what the fuck's he doing?
The fact is, Aubameyang, he could have more than two the night. If he had his shoot boots on in that first half. But there was one we give a hospital ball away. Oh, look who's coming. Let's see what he says. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, God. Oh, God. Well, then, come on, then. Well, let's see what this man has to say. Do we play Burnley in 2 weeks? It's a week on Saturday, I believe. Less than 4 points of them, and Everton he needs to go. Right, here he is. Let's see what he says. There he is. Go on, Chippers.
Hello.
Well, then, come on, then. Take it away. Let's hear your thoughts. Let it out. Let it out.
I don't really want to shout to us because my mum's in bed. I said I wasn't going to melt down as much tonight, but the way the games turned out, it was shocking. Absolutely shocking.
We start well, Chippers, but then we just go to absolutely...
We've done that in the last 2 away games and we've got beat. Done the same thing again tonight.
And I'm sorry, but I think this is down to the majority of Nick Pope tonight because of the freaking clanger he did there.
Don't know what he's doing.
Even if we weren't playing well, we don't lose that game. I don't think we still, even if Aubameyang did score the goal after that, we still probably come away with a point. But that Chow had that covered.
Shocking.
Malik Chow had that covered. And why did he have to come all the way? I'm getting bored of this. Oh, because he pulls so many good saves off. This is why we've lost games as well, because of silly clangers and things like that.
I mean, we've put a goalkeeper in this summer and we've hardly played him.
Sorry, Ramsdale should be given a chance now for me.
Where are people like going not with Ramsdale? You've got to start him.
You've got to give him a chance. Why did we bring him in? And look how much we paid for him. A loan fee we paid for him.
Anthony Gordon was shocking. He bottled.
Right, I'm coming to this now. Decision Chippers. He doesn't want to be here anymore. He doesn't care anymore. He doesn't want to know her.
You know what it is? I would criticise Liverpool, but Liverpool he's fucking give, well, vice versa. So if he's just gives Liverpool the money they want.
I'm getting that decision now. Chippers, he doesn't want to be here
He
anymore.
bottled that chance in the first half to
yeah.
make it 2-0 right
I
in half
think,
time.
yes, he did.
He
I
bottled
think
that. He bottled that with tackles. He didn't want to be on that pitch.
You didn't?
I thought Bruno was poor.
He was, yep.
Tonali was poor.
Yep. Even though he assisted.
Danburn again, shocking.
Yep.
Only
a couple of players outstood for me tonight. Chow,
Bonds, and
yep.
Willock.
Do you know what? Very surprised. Look how we've been very critical of Willock. And look how he performed well. Look how he played well tonight. Fair play.
He played like he's got a point to prove, though, like some of the other players.
He did. He's like, I'm going to have a go at this rate. And look, fair play.
To me, I know we need to rotate, but looking back, we should have started Voltamada as well. We should have.
We know going through the middle just doesn't work, but honestly, you should still be trying to make an effort, whether you're out of position or not. I thought Murphy didn't have his best games tonight as well.
He was awful and all. Couldn't do anything. He gave the ball away straight away in the first half, and I thought that sets the tone.
And we know it looks like as well, Chippers. We know some players are coming to the end of their time at this club as well.
We know,
like Sabine, possibly.
Shaw,
what do you make of Share? I don't think Share was. I didn't think Share was that bad tonight.
He let Aubameyang get goal side him for the goal.
Well, he did. Yes, that's a good point.
But then Dan Burns literally going like that, as if to say there's no danger, and he just lets the ball come across him. Instead of putting it out.
I mean, the fact is, Dan Burns was actually a back five tonight.
Yeah.
It's not like Dan was playing his left wing back; he was still in the centre back position.
When I seen that first, Ben started, for fuck's sake, man.
Right.
Against me, we would not see anything.
I mean, when Alanga comes on, he's scared to beat his man. He always goes backwards. But people will still have their rose-tinted glasses on about Eddie and still say,
I'm still not out yet, but I think this is down to pretty much. Some of it's going to be on Eddie, but a lot of this is down to Pope tonight. He's absolutely.
Well, I'm putting on both of them because Eddie's seen that he's made mistakes in recent games. He still keeps playing them.
Yeah, he has. Absolutely.
We had the hope of Saturday, and then,
it feels like it's just come back home to roost again.
What was the point in winning on Saturday? There was no point.
Yeah, so we play Leverkusen to just beat PSG, and PSV's a must game. Otherwise, we'll find out at the com, especially with our mindset away from home.
And you just know PSV will beat Liverpool tomorrow night. You just know.
Willock did superbly well to put that ball in the box and effort like so much. Yep, absolutely. Kaylee, good evening. Hope you well. Murphy was awful today.
We put balls in the box when we had no striker on the pitch.
Yeah, exactly, Murphy. And you was awful today, but like, it's been great now either.
When's Lisa back?
Don't know.
Gordon, Paul Byrne will be right back. They can't play. Those three cannot play.
Well, apparently there's rumours as well that Sula wants to leave for first team football.
Can you blame him in a way?
No. There's a couple of rumours going out about he wants to leave, and obviously Frankfurt want him again. So if he wants to leave, just get the money and go and get another striker out to go with some Baltimore.
Didn't deserve to play, in my opinion, but Willock proved a point tonight. He did. Okay. Eddie's not learning. Another away game, another shit performance, and the shocking away form continues. Apparently, Burns said we had a. We didn't. It was a fucking car crash in that second half. How was making mistakes, saying we played well?
We never looked like scoring.
I thought as soon as we went 2-1 down, that was it.
Man, I can't see anything Everton like. Sorry.
Our final passing was shocking when we're going to decent areas. Awful.
Should give everyone away. Then BDB's deluded saying that. Good evening, Tony. Hope you're well. Oh, it's just still fuming and convinced we will see him. That worries me as well, Kaylee. We will see the same favourites. Who wants to leave? I think Gordon wants. Gordon. You just said Asula apparently wants to leave as well.
Yeah, Asula wants to leave now.
The manager picks the team. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm seeing. The favourites starting, all the out of form players starting. Who was picking them? Howe typed ahead to the job centre, Mr. Howe. Eddie must just said Pope usually times his run well, but made a
That's
slight
it.
error. Will work on guarantee Pope's on.
Right, our next 3 games. Everton, Tottenham's at home. By Leverkusen and the Mattins. Can we get anything out of that? No. Sorry.
No, Tottenham's next week.
No, that's no. I thought Tottenham's away. It's home. It's at home.
So it's home next Wednesday, isn't it?
No, it is 8:15. Fucking shambles.
Can anybody say us getting anything out of the next 3 games? Me? No.
Home games probably, but the away games absolutely no way.
The home games, but if you want to, you can write Bayer Leverkusen off now because obviously we're getting results at Man U. In the same with Man City, sorry. In the same way Everton getting something at Man U last week, sorry. You can write them 2 games off seriously.
Is that what he's truly said, Kaylee? Fucking hell. We to the game plan. Oh, God. Oh, sorry, Dan Bain. You sit your fucking ass on the bench on Saturday.
What was the game plan?
There was no game plan. Game plan was car crash. Let's just cause a car crash.
You know, the word I was said for tonight was suicidal. It was just give the ball away straight out of them, and then it was a case of we'll score, sit back, give them the ball, and then just safe and keep it 1-0.
Oh, yeah. Spurs at home. We should win that. Hopefully. I feel confident we're a bit at home, but away from home, my God. I hope to God Nick Pope gets dropped the Everton and Hope Botman plays. Hopefully. I still think news into the Backhams will be the final nail in the coffin. David might be licking his lips with our lot turning up. And look who they beat on yesterday with 10 men as well.
10 men and all.
Well, the fucker seen my back after Man City be quiet. Yeah, what they're saying now. Yeah, his words, my God. If he's really saying that, Kaylee. Game plan was score 1 goal, then defend, and then let them pump shots at us every other fucking time. Tottenham is next Tuesday. Oh, it's next Tuesday, is it?
Next Tuesday.
I'll stick to the game plan of leaving down. Exactly. Kept him on the pitch again. I'm hoping that's a sign that he doesn't play on Saturday. My word is fucking all shit. Predictable rinse and repeat. Everton were good last night. And Pickford. Do you know what? I thought Pickford did keep Man United in the game as well.
Apparently, as well, there's a couple of rumours as well about Coleman isn't going to be playing on Saturday because apparently he's going to be up there for 2 to 4 weeks.
Oh, well.
So
Pope has to leave the club. He's past it. I wouldn't say he's past it. It's just I wish he cut these stupid clangers out. And they keep dropping clangers, results to be dropped.
What was more embarrassing was the fact Pope, if you zoom in, was screaming at Aubameyang to try and put him off and it didn't work.
Exactly. Shocking, to be honest. Yeah, exactly. You could clearly see Traore instructing Pope to exactly. Dan Burn did just say that then. Oh, God. Man City have been struggling a bit too. Maybe the defeat Man City was a false fact to give us hope. Oh, God.
I did see we were trying to get not win a game at least. Do that. He's up and played it.
I was done. And Pope reminds me of David James, can be brilliant 1 minute and then huge calamity the next. Yeah, I agree with that. Pope has cost us a few games now and he still plays. Why not drop him after that? It exactly should have been dropped. Exactly. Well,
he should have been dropped ever. He should have been dropped ever since that Arsenal game.
It should have been. Should have been. Anyway, before you go, Chippers, no man of the matches from anyone? Or Ciao.
Well,
yeah.
Without him, it could have been a hell of a lot worse.
Could have been, yeah. I think he put some
Who
crack
took me into bed tonight, Chippers?
Oh?
Who took me into bed tonight?
Well, I took myself in when we went on.
Anyway, Chippers, we'll see you Friday. Anyway, we'll catch you then.
I'll watch you tomorrow night, so I'll see you soon.
Yeah, no worries. Catch you then, man. So that was Chippers. We'll keep going for a little while longer.
Apparently, Coleman's going to be for 2 to 4 weeks after when he went off last week.
No. Managers are based on results, not memories. How out? Fair enough. I can see where you're coming from with that. Dubravka is better than Pope. I'm starting to regret why we got rid of Dubravka now. I am. Man of the match was Paul for being a complete dope waste. Man of the match, that is. Barney again for being on for the only one who could be bothered. See, if Bonds still doesn't play well, he still puts in the effort. That's what I'm going to say. At least Bonds puts in the effort.
He's undroppable now. You can't drop him. You can't drop him.
Not. And if he is dropped on Saturday, my God, Howe is definitely Howe is really running the risk of getting the absolute to be shown the door for that. I always said Dubs was better. He was done dirty. Exactly. Yes, Dubravka had that one poor season when Pope was injured at the time, but then after that became the complete utter opposite. Lee says he actually regrets getting rid of Longstaff and Miggy. Poor. Willock had a better game today. He did. I can't see Botman signing a new contract unless he realises that. But Eddie's got to realise this now.
Someone's been said as well about the Stockman name.
The likes of Byrne, the likes of Shea can't be regular starters anymore.
Apparently, I've read something. I don't have it. But apparently the stock talks with Liverman over a new contract.
They're still going on with Liverman over a new contract.
They stopped it, apparently.
That's another player we need to tie down. If we could predict the favourites every match, what do other managers think? It's too easy for them. He's doing well at Leeds, but I think it's probably because he's at a team that's suited for him now. And Wilson and wasting 150 million in their replacements. Miggy had to go, his time was up. It was. Why are we buying players like Ramsey to... Exactly. This is why we got him in.
The fact is, as well, Eddie Howe wanted Ramsey, so why is he not playing him?
Exactly. Can we not get Vlachodimos back and send no hope Pope the other way? I wonder how Vlachodimos is doing against Sevilla. We went on a 9-game winning run last year when Pope was out to get rid of Pope. Useless. He's just been... Why is Pope immediately back in as soon as he can and is shy to left? I don't get it. Yes, I can understand rotation, but do it in the right areas.
This has just been said. Eddie Howe just said this about Nick Pope. Nick has saved us many times. He made some really good saves against Man City. Just saved his goals. That's like
but he's dropping bastard clangers.
Hey, that's life for a goalkeeper, but I certainly back him. There you go. There's your favourite. There's the answer for his favourite.
Oh, Gordon just clearly looks like he's lost his eye because he's clearly being consistent. Well, here comes Archer.
All right.
Same old away form. Copy and paste. Shite again. Dross. You tell us. Go on.
I was shite, like. It was like absolutely crap. Like, first half, we're playing our reach. Like, as soon as we got that first goal, I was like, our reach. Some positive. But then, obviously...
We just scored a shit after that.
I really thought we could have at least got a second goal in the first half.
We could have nearly done, to be fair, but it's just soon as we fall a bit, you know what's going to happen.
I don't understand. I was going to say I don't understand what Eddie Howe's doing, like playing Gordon up front. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Well, we know it doesn't work, but the fact is, I don't think Gordon gives a shit.
Nah, like. He could have played Nick Voltemada.
Could have done, yeah.
But like second half, within seconds they equalised, and then after that they made it 2-1. Like something needs to change. Like, but I reckon obviously the next three games in the Champions League. Got Bayer Leverkusen, which is a tough game. I'd be happy if we should win. I'd either a win or a draw.
Mm-hmm.
But then PSV, we should beat PSV. PSG is the tough one.
Well, Tony's just put this about Pope's mistake. Nick has saved us so many times. We've just put in our chat. Many times he made some really good saves against Man City just 2 days ago. That's the life of the goalkeeper, but I certainly back it. But he dropped an absolute bastard clanger today. And if that clanger didn't happen, we get something out the game. despite us not playing well.
All right.
Anyways, and who else? Who do you think played well tonight, Archer?
I think Barnes did all right.
He did.
Um,
He did. Howe was outstanding again.
Malik Chow did okay.
Yep.
And I think the midfield did okay. Bruno and Tonali.
Yep.
But I thought Eddie Howe would have give that young kid a chance. The 16-year-old, he was on the bench.
Yep, he was. Didn't come on, did he? But right, I want to get your thoughts on Eddie Howe. Are you still in with Eddie Howe, or have you said enough's enough now?
I'm still in. Just the thing is, I didn't expect us to beat Man City at the weekend. I thought we would have got beat, but the fact that we beat Man City, then obviously we had Marseille, and I thought, we'll beat Man City. They should give us some bit of confidence to go in the game against Marseille. It just what?
Marseille beat me 5-1 on their Friday night. I wasn't. Marseille beat me 5-1 on their Friday night. You were seriously confident, but then what? Sorry,
then before you go, Archer, man of the match.
For me, it's got to be Barnes, but I do we have got 3 games left, but I don't think we'll finish top 8, but I do think we might get a playoff spot.
Okay then. Well then, cheers Archer for coming on.
Right.
See you again very, very soon. Well, this next guest may have a bit of a big rant onto him. I'm sure he's just done his match reaction. Here he is. It's Paul, everybody.
Evening.
Well, let's discuss this, Paul, because beating Man City, but the same old copy and paste away form shite still absolutely have. I mean, it's go on then, take it away.
Well, I mean, we've said so many times it's papering over cracks, isn't it? The Man City game, as usual, we turn up and we play a brilliant game against Man City. But again, it's same old. We score, we score tonight, a brilliant goal, and then we let Marseille back in for 20 minutes. Yep. Marseille controlled the game. We did come back a bit at them in the first half. It was a bit of end to end. It could have finished 2-2 at half time. But what the fuck is going on in our dressing room at half time?
As well, Paul.
How many times do we talk about this? Or you talk about it in your shows, we'll talk about it on ours, and it's just the same old shit. But I'm sorry, but it doesn't matter what you say. Surely your message to your players is go out there, keep it tight for 10, 15 minutes. Don't let them back in the game. Quieten the crowd down, and then go and try and get a second goal, kill the game off. But Nick Pope, what the fuck was he doing? Seriously, what? I've seen a still of it, right? And he is nowhere near getting to that ball before Aubameyang. And the fact is that Malik Chow is right next to Aubameyang when that ball is played. And when do you ever see Malik Chow lose a one-on-one battle?
Very rarely.
And it said it all for me when you saw the replay of the goal and you saw Malik Chow turn and stare straight at Nick Pope as if to say, what the fuck was that?
Exactly.
And then what's Nick Pope doing? Screaming at Aubameyang like some kind of fucking banshee?
Pope knows he was never going to get anywhere near that. People say, but he pulls cracking saves. Look at the clangers we've seen.
This is my gripe on people that say that, Peter, because it doesn't matter if Nick Pope makes 5 or 6 saves in a game, right? If he makes a blunder like that, which technically loses us the game, because that second goal doesn't happen.
No.
Right? If that first one does not go in, it doesn't happen because we're just back on our heels. The crowd's bouncing, the players are up for it. It just doesn't happen. So you can make 5 or 6 saves a game, but if you're making the big mistake that costs us the actual match,
Exactly.
The 5 or 6 saves are eradicated. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Exactly. Right. Anthony Gordon. I'm now coming to this decision now, Paul. He doesn't want to be here anymore. He does not care. It's like,
nah.
He doesn't.
His body language says it all, Pete. His body language says it all. You look at every time he loses the ball. And what pissed me off tonight, I don't know whether you noticed it, but in the first half, some passes were slightly underhit to him, right? But he just stands there and waits for the ball to come to him.
Come to the ball. Yeah.
He makes no attempt to go and get the ball himself, and then twice he pulled out the tackles. Twice. And then what the fuck was that miss at the end of the first half?
I think
that was a brilliant ball by Willock.
Brilliant. Any other person gets on the end of that, that's in. I think.
I've heard some people say he tried to wait till it came on his left just to hit it with. Just toe poke it with your right. Exactly. You only had to just get a touch on it, and it's 2-2. Oh, it's 2-0. Sorry, at that stage, and then you've got to. I just don't know what's going on with him. If somebody offered us 50, 60 million quid for him now, it'd snap the fucking hands off, mate. Just get him out.
Exactly.
Just get him out.
You don't want to be here. There's the door. Fuck off.
It's just his body language, everything. And listen, he hasn't been good. Let's face it, he's had a couple of good games in the Champions League, but overall, he's been shit for a long time. And I think he thinks he's better than he actually is.
He's not.
And I don't know that we big Gordon up too much or he bigs himself up. But whatever, the fact is, he's not as good as he thinks he is. Harvey Barnes is he's a better finisher. He puts more effort in. He's more dangerous. I would have started with Barnes up front instead of Gordon.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's the better finisher.
Absolutely. And player that really played well tonight for us, and this player's had so much stick lately, and that was Joe Willock.
Joe Willock, yeah, he was excellent. And what I liked about his game tonight, Pete, is that when he gets the ball tonight, he's been. I've been crying out to see the old Joe Willock when he gets the ball to like break forward, burst over the halfway line, take players on. He was all that tonight. He was all that, and he was getting roughed up numerous times, but he kept on at it.
Kept going,
and I thought I thought that's the best I've seen Joe Willock in a long, long time.
Yeah.
But some of the players and the manager need rocket up their asses because Eddie Howe. I don't know what this is with Eddie because he doesn't seem to have the ability to change formations or anything during a game.
Just won't do it.
He'll just substitute like for like.
Yep.
But he won't change formation. He'll stick with a 5 at the back or he'll stick with 4-3-3. Why not try a 4-3-2-1 or 4-4-2, something like that? Get the opposition second guessing. But he just doesn't. And it's the same old crap. And he'll probably come out with the same excuses. I haven't seen his post-match comments, so I don't know what he said after the game.
Apparently, Dan Burns apparently gave an interview. Apparently, Dan Burns came out and said in an interview saying apparently we stuck to our game plan.
Keep telling the Pope one. Seriously.
Right, let me just find that. Right, the Nick Pope one. This is what he's come out and said about Nick Pope. Paul. Anyhow, on Nick Pope's mistakes, Nick has saved us many, many times. He's made some really good saves against Manchester City just 2 days ago. That's the life of a goalkeeper, but I certainly back him.
Who said that?
Eddie.
Oh. Fuck me with a bunch. Seriously. Honestly, it's this. But don't you see what I say about the same old? Exactly. He said it a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, that's the life of a goalkeeper. It's fucking not. A goalkeeper's there to stop the ball and not lose us games like he does with his errors. He was shocking against Brentford. Shocking tonight. Fuck off, Eddie. Honestly, he's going to be his own downfall, Eddie Howe, if he keeps up with this shit. That's the life of a goalkeeper. He's going to lose Eddie his job if he doesn't fucking drop him.
He will do. I want to see Ramsdale come in. It's about time we give Ramsdale that opportunity now. Because if Pope's going to keep dropping clanger after clanger, there's no way we're getting higher. There's no way we're progressing in any tournament or we're getting higher up the Premier League table anytime soon.
Look, it makes him sound absolutely stupid when he says things like that because the whole fan base knows that Nick Pope needs dropping. The whole fan base. And nobody will say otherwise after his last few performances. It doesn't matter. The whole team turned up against Manchester City, right? We all know that was going to happen. But when we go to places like Marseille, who the thing is, we could have been on 12 points and literally almost through to the knockouts.
Could have well been.
Right?
Yep.
So it was still a big game for us. And then we've got Everton at the weekend. But I'll tell you something, his decisions, team decisions on Saturday are going to be huge. Because, we know who should be dropped, but whether he's got the bollocks to do it is a very, very different question.
Yeah, that's it.
But I don't think he has got the bollocks to do it.
I'm worried that he hasn't got it as well. So, anyway. But, before you go, Paul, man of the match, because I thought there was still a few players that played absolutely fantastic for us tonight.
Yeah, there was. Obviously Barnes scored a goal, played really well. Chow was excellent again. But absolutely. You know what? Mine's gone to Joe Willock because I thought I've absolutely hammered Joe Willock for a long time.
Absolutely.
But tonight, you know what? He was worth his place. Everybody was like, "Oh, what the fuck is Willock starting for?" But then, you know what? Credit to the kid.
Absolutely. Well, cheers for coming on, Paul. Cracking
no worries, man.
The night. And
cheers, mate.
See you later.
See you later, bud. Ta-ra.
Yeah.
So that was Paul. Great to see him. Oh, yes. I think I'll be checking that his match reaction out because I presume it's going to be a very, very spicy one he's come out with as well.
We're going to have another run from the person who's been waiting.
Oh, yes. It was fucking mental. A lot of people, Trev sees Howe out. It's just unbelievable. Makes himself look sounding clueless. Sorry, I'm a bit behind with the comments. It's just where we've had the guests on come in and out. West Ham 1-0 up, Marseille repeat. We'll go 1-0 up and throw it all away. We are such a soft touch away from home, and it's now getting ridiculous. He had Miley. See, Miley looked like he was playing a fucking right back.
I was thinking what the fuck he's playing right back for?
Oh, yes. How is proper gaslighting us? It's disgraceful. It's going to cost him at the end of the day. He definitely needs a reality check. It's just, oh, God. It's for Danby to come out, see, we were on our game, and for fucking Eddie to defend Nick Pope after that, after he dropped a fucking clanger, which could have got us something out the game. Ah, Eddie, man. For fuck's sake. Well, let's see if this person's going to have a rant as well. It's Jay. And it sounds off.
Me, Ron? Never.
I mean, I know you were saying in our group chat. I mean, it doesn't matter if you pull off so many saves, but when Nick Pope has a clanger, he has a clanger, and it just a massive car crash ends up happening.
I have been saying for months, if not for the past few seasons, every other game, if not every other third game, Pope is constantly coming out way far out of his area and doing stuff like that. I've always said one day it's going to cost him. And tonight it finally happened. It cost him massive. Why come out that far when the fucking defender is already coming after the ball? Chow had that perfectly. And fucking Pope, I've now named him Nick No Hope Pope because he has fucking no hope. Oh my God, I never want to see him play a fucking game of football ever again. Aaron Ramsdale, I never wanted him to begin with, but now I want him to take that number 1 shirt. I'll quite happily have Vlachodimos play. I want to get Martin Dubravka back because he knows how to use his fucking feet.
What about John Ruddy?
John, oh my, he can come on in a fucking wheelchair and still move faster than Pope. My God, Nick Pope is fucking done. I am absolutely done with him. He looks like fucking Bugs Bunny with his fucking buck teeth. And oh my God, I cannot fucking stand him anymore.
I mean, another player I want to get on as well, Jay, and that's Gordon. I just think he just doesn't give a shit anymore. He doesn't want to be here, and he doesn't want to know anymore.
Gordon's head was turned last season when Liverpool were in after him. Yep. He has not been the same person since then. The season before that, Gordon was amazing. Last season, he wasn't as good. This season, he has done sod all. 23, 24 games. He has not had a single goal contribution. Every single fan knows Gordon cannot play in that number 9 role. Yet every single time we have no striker. Where does Howe stick Gordon? In the fucking number 9 role! My fucking God. He needs brain surgery. You might have to put Steve Bruce's brain in Eddie Howe because he's like him, like for like.
Exactly. I mean, we took the lead. It was a good ball assist through by Tonali. I've got to say, Tonali didn't have his best game tonight, though, to be fair. But Barnes, on the other hand, is proving a big point here. Even if Barnes doesn't play well, at least Barnes still tries.
For the past few weeks, but I call him Barney because he's brilliant. Barnes never needs to be. If Barnes is dropped for a goal and Gordon walks back into that side, then shit's going to hit the fan. It's really going to hit the fan. Barnes has done nothing wrong. Barnes deserves to keep that place. He is scoring goals. He is assisting goals. He is doing brilliantly. He has earned that right. Lewis Hall has earned his right and needs to stay at that left back. Tino, right back. Chow, Botman as the centre-back pairing, even though I don't think Shaw done too bad. I thought Shaw had done pretty well.
I thought he was not too bad, but he kind of got a
Dan Burn, I never want to see in a black and white shirt again. He needs to be on the bench. He needs to be moved. He needs to be sold on to somewhere else who's actually going to get games. I don't want to see him no more. I think he was at fault for the second goal. But the game was done and dusted after Pope does that shit for the equaliser.
Do you know what's annoyed me? This is even though we didn't play well, but if Pope doesn't make that clanger, we would have got something out of the game tonight.
I think we would have won that. I think we could have definitely won that.
Even if we didn't play our best. But this is why we are dropping points and we are losing games because of clangers like these and favoritism. Right. A player that played well to us, and this player's had so much shit tonight, but he says, I'm going to go out there and prove a point tonight. And that was Joe Willock.
Yep. I'll give Joe Willock the credit there. He actually done pretty well. I mean, from what I saw, he could have got an assist at the end of the first half.
Yep.
Put it in nicely for Gordon. Does nothing.
Yeah.
I think he had a couple of shots on goal as well.
Yeah.
Willock done well. He deserved the game. I mean, I did question it when the team sheet was announced, why Willock instead of Ramsey, but Willock done well. I'll give him that. He actually done. He probably warrants him a better start. I'd rather see Willock at the moment over Joel Linton.
It's not that hard for you to see that with Willock.
Well, I mean, Joel Linton was actually quite decent at the weekend, but that's probably because I've now think the reason why Joel Linton was on a bit of a spiral because he's had to cover for a certain Dan Burn who's freaking nowhere to be freaking seen.
I guarantee you he starts left back against Everton.
Oh, fuck me, I hope not.
Next 3 away games, Everton, Leverkusen, Sunderland. Loss.
The fact is, Jay, what's fucking scary is the derby is not far away now.
14th of December. It's approaching fast.
I mean, exactly, yeah. And you know your thoughts on Alang. I mean, was he any better when he came on? Not particularly. He had an opportunity, but he wasn't that any better when he came on, was he?
Well, I've already named him Flop Langer because he's absolutely rubbish.
We've got a Burnley fan in the chat.
Oh, we've got Turf House More TV. Hope you're keeping well. Barnes is like your buen dia for Villa, and he's playing well for Villa as of lately. He says, I'm in Newcastle by the Millennium Bridge and ended up in the pub watching it. I don't know what happened with you guys tonight. Totally agree. Pope is past it, and Gordon is either just, Gordon is,
Wank.
yeah.
Wank.
My God.
Come have Martin Tabaka, please, back. Come have Tabaka back, please.
And I think Lee's took a light to your comment. Bugs Bunny with his buck teeth.
That's really come to my head.
Seriously, Turf Morehouse, can we please have Martin Tabaka back?
You can quite happily have Pope back, I'll tell you that.
Aye.
We're throwing Bone as well for free.
This Jim, what do you think of that? Because of what I was doing yesterday, still thinks he's prime Alex Ferguson. Right, who'd you put this Morsey down tonight? Do you put it down Eddie, or do you put it down to Pope for the clang he dropped tonight?
Both.
Oh.
Eddie Howe picks his favourites. The manager picks the team. That's what I will always keep saying. You can blame players as much as you like. Yes, I will blame Pope. I'm going to blame Pope full for how this result happened. But the manager picks the team. He picked Pope to play. He could have chose Ramsdale. He put 2 keepers on that bench, and didn't even bother using any of them. You could have played Pope, Ramsdale. You could have played Joe Linton. You could have played Voltemada from the start instead of Gordon. Manager picks the team. It always comes down to the manager. You can blame the players as much as you like, but it is the manager that takes the fault.
I read a statement earlier to Dubravka has the most saves in the Prem this season.
He does. He doesn't know.
Well, I mean, you've got to... We know the likes of Bruno, Tonali, Murphy was off his game tonight, but hopefully those are just one-off performances because we know what they're capable of doing. But it's just when the same players are dropping the same mistakes, the same clangers every bastard time, it's just come back home to roost every time.
You say it could be the one-off performances, but it seems that every time the one-off is when we're playing home games, and then there's shit for the away games.
And this is why it's going to cost Eddie if he keeps this up. Like I said, for the team on Saturday, it should be Ramsdale, Tino, Chow, Botman, Hall, Tonali, Bruno, Jolin or Ramsey in that position, fine. Murphy, Barnes, Big Nick up front.
Yep.
I think that's our best team at the moment.
I agree with that.
But, well... True, Geordie's just come out and said if a goalkeeper makes a mistake, then it's on the goalkeeper. If a goalkeeper constantly makes the same mistake, it's on the manager. Well said, Brian. Brian.
West Ham game, took the lead.
Yes.
Pope error, lost it. Brentford game, took the lead. Pope error, lost it. Tonight, we take the lead. Pope error, lost it.
I know it was at home as well. Arsenal. Again.
Arsenal, yeah. He made an error there.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to slightly disagree there a bit. Ian dropped tonight. He's been terrible. I wouldn't say he's been terrible for ages.
He's not Burnley fan.
I'd also dropped. Do you know what? But I agree on the other one. You've got dropped Dan Verve for his post-match comments.
He's not Burnley fan. Said something. Another comment.
Nick Pope taking in the final, and that was poor too. Well then, just before you go, Jay, man of the match.
For me, I'm going to go for Barney again. He's the only player that seems to actually want to do something week in, week out. And he scored yet again. So for me, it's Barney.
Okay, no problem. Well, thanks, Jay, for coming on.
No worries.
Really appreciate it.
Catch you later.
Oh, looks like we've got a new guest joining us. Dan, you there?
How you doing, mate? You all right?
Got Dan from Turf House More. How are you doing?
I'm all right. I'm not too bad. I'm working up here, so I'm currently in the Premier Inn, just fucking enjoying life, smashing beers and doing what I need to do. But
you join the tune life and nightlife and the tune there.
But honestly, you I don't get like watching you guys tonight was similar to how I've been watching Burnley the last couple of games, where we've started the game so brilliantly and then somehow managed to chuck the game.
Yep.
I don't know why there was so much respect given to a team that have literally won one game in this Champions League this year.
Absolutely.
This season. It's madness. I totally agree with what you guys have said. Hands down, like everything that you have said regarding every single player. Barnes, Sean, everybody else just was technically a passenger.
Mm-hmm.
That's almost how it felt. It's almost how it felt. I mean, you know it's bad when the last 10 minutes of the game is when you start to put in that bit of a performance. I really don't understand what Pope even thought about fucking doing. Why has he come that far out?
Didn't he too? Because Chow had that position cut. He had Aubameyang contained.
Yeah. Like Aubameyang is already heading wide because he knows full well that he's still going to have to try and cut in. And even when he does cut in, he's going to be on an angle. And Pope should technically be in a perfect position to be angled to save it. I really feel for you guys tonight because it feels we're City losing as well.
Yeah.
You know, it's points lost.
It is points lost. That's quite annoying as well. That Man City have lost tonight. We could have at least jumped above him. And if Pope doesn't make that error, we could have got something out of the game as well, which is really annoying.
That's what I mean. I think when you were 1-0 up, you were sat fourth in the table at the time.
Yeah, we were.
Like that's massive, absolutely massive. We all know in football, especially in the Premier League, that these moments come around. Times like you're trying to play in the Premier League, you're trying to play in European competitions, and it's finding that balance. We had that little spell of playing in Europe under Sean Dash. Okay, we got drawn against Aberdeen. Fucking woo! Yay, Tour of Europe. But you know what I mean? It can derail your season. That's the one thing that you don't want. It's the one thing that you don't want. You've got a squad absolutely capable of smashing it.
Yeah.
As long as they all play for each other.
That's it.
Like you said tonight, you've got players like Gordon who's
doesn't care.
I don't know where his head is. Honestly, he might as well have been at fucking Newcastle Greyhounds tonight. He was fucking stupid.
Whoa. Yeah, absolutely. So I'm not going to disagree there.
There's a comment on House from Lee.
He says he's asking you 2-1 going for 20 million.
Fucking hell.
Brian's just popped in them Howe quotes. Fuck me.
Right.
Good evening, Queen of Heart. Hope you're well. Oh, I mean,
what's Howe said? What's Howe said about it? Has he been sort of coy?
He's apparently he's been sticking up for Nick Pope because of his howler. He's like he's still backing him, but it doesn't matter if you pull so many saves off. The fact is, look at the clangers we have dropped this season that Pope has done.
Yeah,
which is why we're not higher, and so far we're not get high up in the table, or we're not get far in these or progress in these competitions. If this carries on,
no, I agree, 100%. 100%. I like you guys. I've got nothing against yourselves, honestly. But it seems like they're putting more money into the fucking repair of the fucking bridge than they are into making a good go at fucking Champions League.
Hi Ian, hope you're well. That's no problem as well. Willock has the odd running shot. To be honest, he's taking up space in the squad. Is best.
I felt the midfield today were quiet, very quiet.
Well, Bruno and Tonali were off it, but I'm going to say credit to Willock tonight. I thought he really put in the shift for me. I thought, and Willock's had some absolute stick at this club as of late. But fair play, he did very well. How on earth do you defend it? You keep leaving out of the goal. Of course, you leave it wide open for a goal to happen. Exactly, well said.
Does that not speak volumes, though, Pete? That
it does.
That like players like Willock and Barnes are having to are outshining the players that you have spent mega millions on.
Absolutely, totally.
In a game that is pivotal, a tournament that's pivotal to what not just Eddie Howe and the Newcastle squad are hoping to achieve, but those upstairs want to achieve greatness.
Yeah.
That's a sickener on their part as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, it is. It's just, absolutely. It's just... But no, thanks for coming on, Dan. And
thanks for having me.
Guest, come on as well. I know you've came on. I've obviously Pope's played for your club before, so you know what he's been like as well. So
I feel bad because when he played for us, he was good.
Well, yeah. See, Pope was good in his first season for us. He was fantastic, but now it's just on a downward spiral completely now. And the mistakes are becoming quite frequent now. So
this isn't just a one-time thing. This is happening quite a bit with Pope.
It is.
Mm-hmm. Shit.
Absolutely shocking.
He hasn't been the same since after sticking for that Man United.
Well, I'll ask around Burnley Town Centre when I get back this weekend, and I'll see if any of the local kebab houses have 20 million spare, because he can do a fucking job there. They won't be doing a job back at Burnley, I'll tell you that now.
Oh, anyway, cheers, Dan, for coming on. Really appreciate
no worries, boys. Take it easy.
Take care.
See you in a bit.
Pope hasn't been the same after the injury. Here's Coffee's just said as well. Well, and we'll probably probably be back after we're out the Champions League. As well. See, hi, Swansea lad, they're not doing well now. Swansea losing. Well, we'll get one more guest in before we wrap it up.
Hi.
Yeah. You all right, Lewis?
Not really. I didn't come on because I was so mad, and I thought, I saw your life off me.
Well, let's get on to it. Nick Pope, what the hell is he doing?
I missed the goal because I was checking because my mum came from work. I missed the goal and I saw it on replay. 15 seconds. 15 seconds of the second half, and we blew the game away.
See, we start off well, and then we just go to absolute. We just go to bits.
Yeah, but I said in Tony's group chat, you know, when we're trying to get the ball, when we're trying to pass it, do you see what happened? The referee got in our way a number of occasions tonight. It's like you go, for God's sake. But
it says Lewis must be steaming after that result.
I am steaming. Because to be fair, after this, I'm going to have to give a few for the calm myself down.
Right. Let's talk about Anthony Gordon there, Lewis, because it doesn't look like he doesn't care anymore.
I think he wants to leave now. I can see it.
You know what? If a decent offer comes in, I wouldn't be against accepting it. I really wouldn't.
Even he said if Liverpool come in from, he wants to go to Liverpool. He's a Liverpool fan. Go on, go to Liverpool.
It's just exactly.
Hey, sorry.
Like, I'm just sick to death now. We can't. Sorry. I thought tonight, if we won this game, we could have been guaranteed a place in the.
It would have been a lot more comfortable for us.
What's the matter, Mason? We can't hear you.
Who's give Pope a 7?
Craig Hope.
He's give Pope a 7.
Who?
Right.
Why is that absolute Doylem giving Nick Pope a fucking 7?
Who's giving Nick Pope a 7?
Because when we do our review to Plor, he's not getting that. Fuck that.
Who give Nick Pope a 7 there?
Craig Hope.
Craig Hope.
Craig Hope, more like fucking hell.
But just remember, there could be Newcastle fans actually in the Marseille stadium still watching this.
Oh.
Because they're not going to get back. Mason, we can't even hear you.
I think it's a bit.
We can't hear you.
It's just a little bit. It could be.
I can't hear him.
Oh, God. We should have said so goal when we. I can definitely hear you. But that chance Gordon missed as well in the first half as well. Nice ball across by Willock, and he doesn't even. He couldn't be asked to connect with the ball.
No, and then obviously we had like a chance in the first couple of seconds again.
Mm-hmm.
We could have scored. It could have been. To be fair, the game in the first half could have been 5-5. It could have been.
They had chances in the first half, to be fair to them as well. They just didn't have their shooting boots on.
No.
But let's talk about Willock tonight, because I thought Willock put in a really canny shift tonight.
Yeah. Willock looked decent tonight, surprisingly.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. But obviously, I know we didn't get to see that 16-year-old to come on.
Yeah, exactly. No.
But still, what an experience for him.
Exactly, absolutely, Lewis. It's just, yeah.
What the hell was I doing at 16? I was still at school.
I
was still at school. It's like, 16. I was in sixth form after, but still. My God.
Lewis, you were wanking trains.
But there was some other poor performances tonight. Tonali not at it. Bruno wasn't at it. Murphy wasn't at it. But I'm hoping them are just going to be one-off performances for me.
I think, like, obviously, because we only played on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
We must have trained on Monday. Yeah, we probably trained on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
No, we didn't even train on Monday because we travelled on Monday. When was the?
What I said.
But we did some training. I'm sure we did some training over there as well.
Yeah, we trained yesterday because obviously when they get over here, the thing is they're all allowed to have a training session inside the stadium the day before just to get used to it.
Were you wanting to train to 16?
No, good. Willock only looked average because of the odd draw cells, because he's not a dangerous player. As he must be.
Can Lewis not hear? Lewis can't hear me.
I can hear you. Well, I can definitely hear you. Paul minus $1 million. Oh, there you go. She's got it in now. Oh, well, and it's just annoying, isn't it?
Yeah.
And again, the fact is, if Eddie's going to persist with the favoritism on Sunday, there's no chance we are getting something.
Like, hang on, we lost the game and guess who was playing left back? Dan Burn.
Well, it was actually a back five, but still Dan Burn was poor again tonight.
Oh, come. Can you get that off? Why we got that comment on?
So 60 should have given him a few minutes. Could have done. Sam Alabi, that's him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's just fuck me. Just absolutely hungering. And the fact is, this away form is just continue to be absolutely the same old rubbish every time.
Yeah, it's just like ridiculous. I don't understand how
Trev's drowning his sorrows. 9th Brown.
Oh my God.
Hopefully you don't regret it the next day, Trev, is all I'm going to say.
I hope you haven't got work tomorrow.
Exactly. Well, then just before you go, Lewis.
Man of the match. Play of the match. Harvey Barnes. It's got to be.
Good choice. Yeah, played well tonight. One of our best players so far at the moment, but there you are. Hey, well, and cheers, Lewis. And hopefully we'll see you again shortly.
No problem. I had to jump on just for the last couple of minutes.
That's no problem. Well, and that was Lewis. Well, then we're going to call it there for tonight. It's been a cracking fan reaction show. The guests we've had on tonight as well. We've had Chippers, we've had Archer, we've had Paul, we've had Jay, we've had Dan from Turf House More TV coming on, and we've had Lewis. So we've had a few guests on tonight, and we had plenty in the chat as well watching in tonight's show as well. So thank you so much. I think it will be a very spicy one tomorrow night as well. So be prepared at 8 o'clock tomorrow when we are back with our full match review and play rating show. And all I'm going to say is as well, if you don't like facts or things like that, well, don't watch it. It's as simple as that if it's not going to be for you. So there you are. You lads are premium. Cheers. Brilliant show as always. Much Pete. Appreciate that game was crap. Thanks, but Mason and everyone. See you tomorrow. Good late shift, night shift, Peter Mason. It was a bit. Everyone take care. Great show. Cheers, Julie. Keep smashing the likes. It's appreciated. Cheers so much, Queen of All. Yeah. Well, it's probably gonna be a bigger rant tomorrow because we'll have to see. We've got to see what it is. We can't just sit and bullshit people when it comes to doing a full match review, unfortunately. So, great show, lads. Smash your likes. Cheers, Jay. We've got to, as I mentioned, say how it is. And I'm sorry, but it was copy and paste of absolute nothing but of absolute dog water tonight. Absolute shit these away performances are. And it's going to cost Eddie Howe if this does not get resolved. And he keeps persisting with his favoritism. Again. And again, and again, and again. It's all right winning the home games, but these away games, we should be winning these as well. And the away form is absolutely been one of the worst I've seen since I've supported this football club. It really has. But anyway, thank you again for tonight, guys. If you enjoyed the show tonight, give us a thumbs up. It's important we get the likes so people know where to find us. And please, of course, if you're brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed, and your job goes on the channel, smash that subscribe button, free to do so. It does that make the channel grow. Hit the bell as well. Just let you know whenever we are live or when a pre-recorded video is uploaded. Hit that bell to make sure you're up to date with the content you do not want to miss at all. For you to enjoy as well. So you are. Well then, thank you again for tonight, guys. Plenty of people give our thoughts. We'll give our bit of a thoughts, but we will be going to a much detailed on our match review tomorrow night. And again, there's going to be a lot of ranting. There's going to be a lot of spiciness as well. And we will be doing our player ratings. And there's some players are definitely going to be getting very low marks tomorrow. Possibly one get, some may not get a rating overall because of, yeah, exactly. Well, then, guys, thank you for tonight, and we'll see you all again tomorrow. Have a good one, guys. Take care. Away the lads. See you later, everyone.